Okay, talking about here, we're going to do some examples on today's classwork, parabolas 10-2. And we know that, we'll take a look at number 7, and it says, write an equation of a parabola with a vertex at the origin and a given focus. And using our geometric definitions, we know that y is going to be equal to 1/4 cx squared. And our focus is going to be equal to 0, comma c. So all we have to do is do some substitution. So if I have a focus of 6, 0, that since our focus in this case is going to be for number 7, 6, 0, we know that we are going to have a horizontal parabola, so it is going to be x equals 1/4 c y squared, and do some substitution. So if we are given the value of c is going to be 6, because this is, vertical, and then horizontal is going to be the focus of C0. So then we end up getting x is equal to 1/24 y squared. So that is the answer to this equation that they're looking for, given your focus and your vertex at the origin. Okay, looking at number 13, it says identify the vertex, the focus, the directrix of the parabola with the given equation, and then sketch the graph. Well, I can tell you if we look at it, we can see that quickly that number 13 and 14, those should be vertical parabolas, where number 15 and 16 are going to be horizontal parabolas. So looking at number 13, if I know that y equals 4x squared, I also know that y equals 1/4 cx squared. So I can make 4 equal to 1/4 c to solve for c. And I find out that c is going to be 1/16. And we remember for a vertical parabola, my focus is going to be 0c, and we've identified that c is 1/6. So I know then that my focus is going to be 0, 1/16. And I know that my origin is going to be 0, 0, because there's been no transformations of my standard form. And then my directrix is going to be the y equals -c, or y is going to be equal to -1/16. So there is some examples there on how to create that equation. It is asking us to write an equation of a parabola with vertex at the origin and the given directrix. And number 17, the directrix is going to be x equals -3. Okay, and then if we look at number 17, number 17, the directrix is equal to -3. So I know that I have x is going to be equal to 1/4 c y squared. And doing some simplification, we probably know that my directrix is the value of c. The directrix is -c, therefore my c is going to be a +3, so x is going to be equal to 4 times 3y squared, or x is going to be equal to 1/12 y squared, and there's your equation. And this chart gives you much of the transformation information that you're going to need, both with a vertical and a horizontal parabola. It identifies your equation, your standard equation, your focus, and your directrix, And of course, your transformations are identified over here to be able to calculate the transformations, both for your horizontal and vertical. Valuable information you may wish to add to your notes. It will definitely help you out as you're working on this assignment and future assignments.